It's Friday. I got some new comics to unbox for you guys. I got some statues to go over and review. And I'm pretty sure one of my local comic shops is stealing from their customers. So stay tuned to the end of the video to hear why I think so. Welcome back, everyone. AR Comics here. It is Friday. I'm sorry I don't have any speculation videos for you guys today, but to make up for it, I've got some sweet statues to show off. I've got some comics to unbox for you, and I'm pretty positive one of my local comic shops is stealing from us. So I'm going to get into that a little bit later. And before I get started on these reviews, if you like comic book speculation, and anything involving that, please hit the subscribe button down low and the little bell to get notified every time I drop new content. My new days of content are going to be every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Works out a little bit better, and I'm going to release the new upcoming books on Sunday, so it gives you a little bit of extra time to make sure your pull list is up to date and to really make sure what variant covers you want and all that good stuff. So let's jump right into it. The first statue I'm going to go over is the Thanos statue. So let me move that out of the way. This statue is awesome. I think the detail is so well done on it. It's just a gallery statue. I think it sells retail for about $50, and let's get into it. The first statue I have for you today is a Thanos gallery statue. I was really happy I was able to pick it up. I may have overpaid a little bit for it, but I saved on shipping in the long run, so I'm okay with it. They went into great detail on the face, the armor, the gauntlet. They even put the little infinity stones on it. I think they did such a fantastic job overall. They even went as far as great detail on the skulls at the bottom. I'm really happy with this purchase, and I think it was worth it. So what do you guys think? I think this statue is awesome. Like I was saying, I love the detail on it. The skulls are incredible. I love the features that they showed on them, and I don't know, I wasn't a big statue guy in the beginning, but I can see why people invest in them. They're awesome. So let's jump into the other one that I have to show off. This one is the new comic book day from 2019, Spider-Man. It's limited to 5,000, and I think this one, obviously it's awesome. So let's show off a little bit closer. So the next statue I have for you is the free comic book day from 2019, Spider-Man limited to 5,000 edition. I think it's a really nice statue, but for something like this, I really don't think they went too in-depth with the detail. Some of it looks a little blocky to me, and I don't know. I think it could have been better well done, but overall I am satisfied with it, and I'm definitely happy it's in my collection. So what do you guys think? I think the detail could have been more well done on it. I just don't think they really did too much, especially for it to be a free comic book day, special edition one. My opinion, I definitely think the Thanos one is light years nicer, but they're still both really cool to me. So those are both the statues that I've recently gotten. I'm hoping it's not, but I don't know. Statues might be my new collection. I don't know, they're cool. You don't do anything with them, you can't read them, you can't play with it, but just a nice collection piece to have. Alright, so now we're going to jump into the unboxings for you. So today I've got 4 packages to unbox. They all came from eBay. As always, I pre-opened them just so I could save some time for you, and honestly they were all shipped fairly well. None of them are I think they're all solo books, just a single issue. So it's no big packages. You can't really screw up sending one book, but whatever. And I have one more awesome book to show off before I even get into these. There it is. Thor, the Goddess of Thunder, #1, second print. You all know I'm obsessed with Jane Foster at this point. I got spec videos. I've been collecting these like no one's business. I've got the variants. And now I have first print, second print, the third print, which has a green border at the bottom. And all I need left is that fourth print. It's purple. It sells for a ton of money, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to get it. Whatever. Let's get into the unboxings. First one, as I was saying, they're all from eBay. They were packaged very nicely. And, as you can tell too, everything was taped down. Everything was, taken care of. And I'm happy because this was a book I was pretty interested in too. And just when I thought I had all the tape, I guess I didn't. There we go. That first book we have today Bitterroot. It is an image book. It is optioned. I'm pretty sure it actually is optioned for a movie. I gotta double check on that. I'm not 100% sure. I heard it was a great run. Super interested in reading it. As you know, I'm a huge indie guy. I love my independent books. I'll always support them. If it's a number one, I'm probably gonna buy it. And this, I think, is actually one of the last big series that I don't have. Well, obviously there's still more, so there's always going to be more. Next up, awesome. Next up, we have Ice Cream Man #1. This is, I believe, a second print. Yes, second print issue. And, I mean, you know, everyone's loving second prints, third prints right now. Ice Cream Man is going to be huge. It's optioned by, I think it's called Quibi. I'm not exactly sure what Quibi is. I'm sure it's just a smaller, I don't know, Roku. I'm pretty sure it's something along those lines, like an app with free shows, or maybe it's like a $5 to $10 a month thing. But it is optioned, and if they do it right, it's going to be really nice. The issues themselves, I think, are awesome. Every story's different. If you get a chance, I highly suggest getting the trades. The solo issues are selling for a lot of money right now, and I don't think you want to waste your money on that. I will, though. Only because I like it. Next up, another one that I've been seeing get a little hot lately, and they put out really good books as well. We have Year Zero #1. It's only, I think, a 4-issue run. Maybe a 5-issue, and I think there's a new issue coming out this next week. I'm going to double check on that, and I mean, hey, video's coming out Sunday, so you can too. It's like a zombie apocalypse. It's one of those things, and I've never read it. I've heard very good things. The cover is incredible. I did flip through it. To be honest, I really didn't think the artwork was that special. It kind of was like, to me, it was a little bit of a letdown seeing that front cover, and then the artwork didn't really match at all. But the story is probably awesome, especially if people are buying it up. I think I paid $15 with shipping. I was able to get it for one of those making offers, and I'm satisfied with it. Last but not least, I saved the big key for you guys right now. Here it is, the big key you've all been looking for. Avengers, first appearance of the Immortal Hulk. I love Immortal Hulk. You all already know this. I mean, this is necessary. I do think, my opinion, maybe more on the spec side, so, maybe I did give you a little spec today. But I do think they're going to do something with him, maybe in a Disney Plus. The show, or the issue, is too popular. Al Ewing is doing an incredible job. I know it's one of Marvel's hottest sellers. Obviously, you've got Venom right now, and you got Thor. Donny Cates is frying it, but Al Ewing is definitely holding his own. There's definitely something that I suggest checking out. If you're not already reading Immortal Hulk, you're making a mistake. Fantastic read. Starts off really strong. I think it gets a little bit slower, but the past issues have been fantastic. So I'm going to leave this up, and now it's story time. All right. I really do think one of my local comic shops is stealing from the customers. It was one of the first comic shops I went to when I first got stationed in Oklahoma, and I'm not going to tell you the name. If you want to know, just send me a message and I'll let you know, but I'm assuming most of you aren't from Oklahoma, so I guess it really doesn't matter. So they had a special yearly thing. I know some comic shops, they do that. You spend X amount of money a year on a subscription and you get this, and this. I saw it as $40. I was like, $40 ain't bad. I already have a pull list with them. But it said you get, bags and boards for all of your issues. You get monthly coupons, and it said you get a couple other smaller things. But I was thinking bags and boards, coupons, that's not bad. So I did it, signed up. $40. First month went by, nothing. And when I went there and I asked about the free bags and boards, they were like, oh, yeah. But I had to ask every single time I went there. Maybe that's just the way they do business. Maybe that's just the way they forgot. Things happen. I didn't really think much into it. So after the second month went by, I gave him a phone call and said, hey, I've been doing this for the last 2 months. I haven't gotten any coupons. I haven't, I barely even get the bags and boards. I have to ask for it. Like I said, I can't remember the other free things at the time. I think maybe it was like a keychain in a bag or something, but I never got that either. Asked about it, and they said, yeah, we haven't sent any out in a while. We're revamping the system, and we're going to be sending out a bunch of stuff. I was like, okay, no biggie. Couple more months went by. Nothing. Called, I think, one more time. Same thing. We're still in the process of changing it. Come in, we'll give you a discount or something. All right, cool. Went in, asked them about it. I didn't get a discount. I'll put it that way. And, a few more months went by, and once I contacted them again, they said, we will be sending it out. So at this point, it's like 6 months have gone by. They said, we're going to be sending it out. You're going to be getting this. I ended up just canceling my pull list with them. I said, I've had enough of this. I'm done. Still waited for the, coupons, whatever. Because I figured at this point, I'm 6 months deep. Probably can't get a refund. It's one of those. And I completely forgot about it. So the rest of the year went by. I'm not going to that shop at all. And what happens? I got charged another $40. And I'm thinking, how is this possible? So it's not even a one-time thing. It's a yearly. You got me on a year right now. And when I looked it up, it just said it wasn't even the full name of the comic shop. It was just half the name with I think it was Enterprise after it. So I was thinking, I don't even know what the hell this is. But $40 and it clicked, that's what it is. So I went to the comic shop. I talked to him. I said, hey, I made this purchase last year. I know I contacted you numerous times about this. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry. We actually stopped doing that. I'll give you a refund. And I was like, here's the problem, though. I guess it's on a reoccurring, payment. I just got charged another $40. And he's like, oh, that's fine. I'll refund $80 for you. And I'm thinking, you didn't even question me. You didn't do anything about that. And you just automatically, I'll give you your $80. Yeah, we're not really doing that anymore. We haven't been sending anything out. So my thought process is that you're not sending out any coupons. You know that you're not even doing this, but you're still taking $40 a year from customers. So I'm thinking, how many people are actually doing this and they don't even realize that they're getting charged $40? Because, they're not the biggest comic shop in the area, but, they do have a lot of shit. They're still, not every time I go in there, but they have all the new books. They have a ton of omnis. They have a ton of trades. They got statues. They have a lot of stuff. So if you do have that $40 subscription with them and they know that they're not doing it, I'm just thinking, how much money are they making a year based on people who don't know anything? So I told them, that's my thought. I'm like, I really just, let me get my credit. And that was it. He only gave $80 credit. It wasn't even cash back. So realistically, I spent the $80, wanted my money back, but I only had to, I still had to spend it there. So was it a win-win? Not really. And I don't know. I just feel like they're really ripping off a lot of people. They know what they're doing. And the only reason they gave me money is because I contacted them and was kind of pissed about it. So if you're in the Oklahoma area and you want to know more about this comic shop, hit me up in the messages or find me on Instagram, AR_comics, and I'll tell you what shop it is, and I'll give you all the other details. But I don't know. I feel like that's a really shady business that they're doing. And the other thing is, I definitely know some other shops are doing this, but they had a fat stack of those free Comic Book Day Spider-Man issues, and it was with the other free Comic Book Day issues, but they're charging $3 an issue. I don't know. I think that's shitty, my opinion. Let me know down below what you guys think, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just looking too far into it, and I might be missing something. But, like I said, let me know down below. And what do you guys think of my books that I got this week? I'm really happy with them. I love Immortal Hulk. Really happy I got a first appearance. Year Zero. It's a zombie. It's a whole zombie series. I don't really know what it's all about other than that, but I'm really looking forward to reading it. Ice Cream Man. You can't go wrong with Ice Cream Man. I know I talked a whole ton of shit on it in the very beginning, but I really do think it's because I was reading it digitally, and I'm just not a big fan of reading it on my phone. Not for me. Went back, reread the first 10. It's good. Last up, we have Bitter Root. Another thing I'm not too sure of what it's about, but it's another #1, and I know it's optioned. Really looking forward to reading it. So that's my stuff. Let me know what you guys think of it all. Stay tuned for my video on Sunday. It's going to be all the upcoming book releases for that Wednesday's new comic book day. I'm going to talk about the variant covers, which ones you need to look out for, and what you don't want to miss. So with that, have a good night.